Good day to you all. This is Counseling Psychology, Group 1. We are working on the topic that the question we selected is a fire has engulfed a community. As for psychologists, you received a distress call to move to the community and do initial needs assessments. Now, this topic, as we are handling, is a crisis counseling. And there are certain things that goes into the crisis counseling. So, you stay cool and you observe the group come out with what it entails. Thank you.
Afternoon to you all.
Good afternoon.
I am Councillor James. I'm coming from Ghana Psychological Department or Association. We received a call from your assembled member telling us an incident that happened. So we took it as a point rush here to also see how we can help out the situation. We came all right and we met the elders of the community. We met the elders and then other stakeholders. Okay, I'm having with me here Mr. Amwa. Okay. Madam Gloria. Okay. Mr. Alatia. It is not easy. We understand, but all shall be well. Yes, but I wouldn't like to spend much of your time. So I would like to ask you what you know concerning the incident. And then what I would like to tell you is that I understand it's painful, but let's give rooms to ourselves when one is talking. So if what the person is saying is something that is hurting you, but just exercise patience. We understand that at this point or at this moment, things are not normal. And then I believe friends will be calling to find out what they heard about the situation. So if you can help or just off your phones or silent your phones within these few minutes, then we'll be done with you. Okay. So I'll start with Madam Gloria.
Yes.
Please, can you tell us something about the incident that your place was affected?
How should I rate that?
Okay.
It's like in the morning, I was in my room preparing to go to work. All I heard was noises. People were shouting, fire, fire, fire. So I was like, what is happening? I quickly came out and what I realized was there was fire all over the place. The moment I got out, the fire just entered the room. Everywhere was burning. Everything had died. Everything.
Sorry. So please, if I get you right, the fire started at your place.
Do I even know? It's like when I came out, I saw it from my kitchen, but as to where it came from, that one I can't
You
tell.
burned all our things. Then
Oh
you
man,
were
it's okay.
sleeping.
Please.
You set fire and then you went and you were sleeping.
Please.
Please. I think that was why I said at this point or at this moment, we are not in normal times. Things may hurt, but let's give rooms for one another. Mr. Alatia. Okay. So you go ahead.
So I think that's what happened, and I don't know whether it came from my kitchen, as Mr. Latia is blaming me, but I don't know. It's like I saw fire from there, but I don't know who caused the fire.
But those people screaming, saying fire, fire, were they outside your compound or they were inside and this in the compound?
Or some were neighbors, others were people in the same compound. It's like they all came out. They saw it first, but I was inside doing my own thing, so I didn't know what was happening outside.
But when you came out, is it only your room that was burning at then?
It started from I saw it from the kitchen spreading to all other places.
And then your room too is connected to?
It's just beside the kitchen, and everybody is blaming me that I caused it. But I don't know what I did.
So it's something that has happened. And then it has already happened. So let's not blame ourselves. But let's see how best we can handle the situation. And then that is why we even brought you here. Because we thought it wise that if now people look at how people are at the place, accents, snapping pictures, and other things, all want to hear from you and others. That's why we even brought you here, so that we can ask and get details about what happened. So don't be offended in a way. We are professionals, and then whatever we are doing here is just something that is within us, and then the assurance and confidentiality is secure. So let's feel free and then share, though it's painful, and we understand that. Okay, so Madam Gloria, I will still come back to you, but before that, Zalatia, please, I understand. Take it easy. Take it easy. Understand that. So, can you tell me something about what happened? Your room? Are you next to her or?
I was on my way to work this morning when a friend of mine called and said my house was on fire.
Oh.
By the time I returned, everything has been burnt. The ceiling, the roof itself, everything in the room, furniture, fridge, everything has been burnt to ashes. I could not salvage anything. I'm sure that she put some food on fire and then went to sleep while she was busy polishing up.
Polishing up for what?
Please, I understand this situation we are now. We all know how it is. In fact, it's not easy. And that is why they call us professionals to come into the scene. So let's take it easy. Before then, I believe you were living in harmony condition. You were living lovely as tenants. Let this situation not separate you people. I understand that it's not something that is easy. But let's see how best we can handle that. But you mentioned some of the things. You said your everything.
You see, if it's my personal property alone,
Okay.
no problem. The fact that I'm still alive, there is hope.
Okay.
But I'm a susu collector. Monies that I've collected from people, though I've deposited the money, but all of those documents are bent up.
Serious.
You know, today's Ghana, you can't trust anybody. Maybe the bank might have to come in and help by way of providing documents. Otherwise, someone who has paid 10 cedis to me for a day can lie that day he or she contributed this much. You see, and that is where my worry is. So all those documents have been bent. Personal money that I kept in the room for my daily transport and other things. Because of this e-levy, I didn't want to keep it in the bank. Each time you are going to take something, then you are tasked. Because of that, I kept the money in my room for my daily routines, and everything has been bent, not less than 800 cedis. So what happened?
You
The
mean
fire
my
started in
jewels,
her room.
everything, and you are talking
You are
about
talking
it.
about money, you are talking about jewels.
Please,
What do you use to get the money?
Please.
It's okay.
If you can quite remember, in the beginning, I said it's not easy. We understand. That's why we have been called as professionals to come and take over. And as I'm telling you, we work for many years. So please, let's give room for others to express themselves. I know how you are feeling. It may be different from how other one is feeling. But I can see that Mr. Alatia is really worried. He's really worried about. And then he has just expressed himself concerning how his documents and the other properties. But Mr. Alatia, if I may ask, were you having other people staying in your room, or you are the only one staying there?
Fortunately, I'm a bachelor, so I'm alone.
Oh, okay. Okay. I will come back to you for this. Yes, Mr. Amo, I can see that deep inside you, you have a lot. But can you please tell us something concerning this incident?
Yeah, I was going for meeting, and because of traffic, I had to set off early so that I will not be late. So on the way, then my sister called me that there's fire outbreak in our house. So immediately I had to call and tell my boss that because of this fire outbreak, I will not be able to come for the meeting. So immediately I returned back home, and in fact when I came, I was lucky. When I came, the fire service people, personnel were already there, and they have taken over the fire. So even though the fire affected me, but I was lucky to get few things from my room, because when my sister got to hear the noise from outside, people shouting fire, fire, she immediately ran out. So she was also able to save her life. So even though I was affected, but I managed to, or I was able to get some few things.
Okay.
Unlike my brother here and my sister here who have lost everything.
Okay. But it's still not easy.
Yes, it's not easy at all.
So I thank you all for this, for sharing this with us here. Though it's not easy, but you were able to open up, tell us your minds. And I'll thank you very much. And what we will have to say is that things mostly are bound to happen. They have already happened. And what we want to say is that let's not use that one as a point to be discouraged. All the time we will be close up or be growing in a way. No. Let's still have hope that we still have future as we have life. So let's not emphasize on what happens. Yeah, so I will also suggest that when we are doing, or when we are we should always make sure that we check our cylinders regularly. Because when we wake up and we are going for work, there's not always time. But at least just have time and then check whatever that is happening in the house. So it could be that the problem, though we don't know where the fault is coming from, but the problem might have come out from somewhere that we think we could have handled. So please, what we have to say for now is let's always take notice of the petty things in the house. Yes, then we also would like to say our electrical wiring too. Let's always have a look at them. Let not anyone at all wire your room for you. Yes, because they can easily get fire if the person wire them wrongly. So it is also very important. We're saying all this because we don't know the source or the cause of the fire. We don't know any of these can cause fire. Yes. So, but what I would like to let you know is that after here, we will send you will also send the information to the NEPMO office. Your assembled member will be in hand with him. Then whatever support we have, we'll also make sure that government come in, NEPMO come in. Then we'll see how best we can help in a way. We may not have the money to give you, but we can also send your matters out for people to help you out. But for now, I wouldn't like to engage you more, but the next time will come, we'll continue with where we have stopped. Is there anything you want to add or you want to say before I leave you?
Did you say you are going to talk to NADMO and other agents to come to our aid?
Yes, I said so, but we have ways or procedures we have to follow. That's what I'm saying. In collaboration with your assembled member, we'll see how best we can compile those of you that are affected and see how best we can pass through the necessary procedures and then help you out. We are not to give you money and other things. We are to help you psychologically in the way, and if it's necessary and we can equally support in that way. But we can only provide you details and then send them for the necessary assistance. I hope I'm right. Are you clear? Anatia?
Yeah. To say thank you for coming and for again stressing that there is a need for us to always take care of our electrical appliances. Though for now we cannot tell what the exact cause of the fire is, but I'm glad that my sister has heard that again, and not only we have all heard, and I think it's your coming has helped. So thank you very much.
So if there is nothing, I will say thank you for your audience, and then God willing, we'll meet next week. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.